Romans chapter 12, verse 2 says, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, so that you may prove what is the good, acceptable, and perfect will of God." Maybe today you woke up with a tired mind, weighed down by thoughts that do not build you up, but God wants to align your inner being with the peace that only He can give. When we surrender our thoughts to Him, we make room for a new way of living, with lightness, direction, and true rest. When you subscribe to this channel, you will receive daily words that strengthen your faith, calm your mind, and comfort your soul each morning. Here, every prayer is an invitation to start the day with more clarity, confidence, and connection with God. May this moment be the starting point for a different kind of day, one filled with the presence and care of the Lord. Now, take a deep breath and pray with me, allowing the Lord to renew your thoughts and restore your inner peace. Lord, this morning I come before you with humility and trust. I know that so often my mind fills with noise, distractions, and thoughts that pull me away from your peace. But today I want to silence everything that confuses me so I can hear only your voice. Come with your gentle presence and renew my thoughts from the very first moment of this day. Remove, with love and wisdom, everything that is not from you. Beloved Father, as it is written in Romans chapter 12, verse 2, I do not want to conform to the patterns of this world. I long to be transformed by the renewing of my mind. Let every thought be aligned with your truth, and teach me to think with faith, hope, and trust in you. God, so many times my thoughts trap me in fear, in doubt, in guilt, or in memories that do me no good. But today, in prayer, I hand you the key to my mind. Help me rebuild, through your word, a new way of seeing and feeling. I want to experience your will, good, pleasing, and perfect. Lord, take from me the habit of expecting the worst. Deliver me from the anxiety that creates scenarios that will never happen. Touch my mind with your love and teach me to rest in you. Let my thoughts no longer be enemies, but allies of my faith. Because where your presence is, there is no room for confusion. Father, if there are repetitive thoughts in me that bring sadness, if there are lies I've accepted as truth, I ask you to reveal each one with the light of your Spirit. Teach me to think according to who I am in you, and no longer according to the wounds I've carried until now. Lord, I want to think with gentleness, with balance, with wisdom. Let my mind be not a place of war, but of peace. Let my thoughts not consume me, but build me up. And let every idea that blooms in me have its origin in your heart. You are the God who transforms the inner being without making noise. God of love, come bring order where there is disorder. Show me that thinking in peace is a daily choice, and that the renewal of the mind does not happen all at once, but in each morning that I seek you, like now. Make your home in my thoughts, Lord. Father, when I grow weary of my own mind, remind me that your Spirit intercedes for me even in silence, that you do not give up on me, not even when I get lost in wrong thoughts. Your grace is greater than any distraction or fall, and it invites me to start again with lightness and love. Lord, I want to think like someone who trusts, not like someone who tries to control. Teach me to release what does not depend on me, and hold firmly only to what comes from you. Take from me the rush to understand everything right now, and teach me to walk one step at a time. Father, may my mind be like a well-kept garden. Teach me to water good thoughts, to pull out what weakens me, and to prune what confuses me. And let your Spirit be the faithful gardener of this sacred place. because it is from the mind that the words and decisions of the day are born. God, if there are areas of my mind still in shadow, I ask you, shine your light there as well. Let nothing in me remain hidden from your care. I give you permission to access every space, every memory, every thought, and rebuild with care all that needs healing. Lord, teach me to slow down the pace of my thoughts. Let me not run inside while everything seems calm on the outside. Let peace not be just an appearance, but a reality. You have the power to lead me to that place of inner rest, and I want to live that today with you. Father, let my mind not be a constant battlefield, but a space where your word is free to work. I want to think with truth, with love, with faith, and with gratitude. Even if it takes time, I am willing to learn. And I know you walk with me in this process. Lord, today I do not ask for immediate answers. I ask for calm in my thoughts so I can face each thing in its time. Let me not get ahead of what has not yet happened, nor be bound to what has already passed. Teach me to dwell in the now, where you are. Father, each peaceful thought is a step toward your will. So even if it seems small, I want to celebrate every victory, every harmful thought overcome, every good idea that blooms, every choice born from faith and not from fear. All this is the fruit of the renewal you have already begun. God, do not let me forget that renewing the mind is an act of faith, and that every day is a new chance to start over from within. I want to begin this day light and confident, certain that you are with me in what I think, what I feel, and what I do. And that peace is possible when I place you at the center of it all. Lord, guard my mind like one guards a treasure. Let no thought contrary to your will find shelter in me. Let your presence be the filter for all that enters and all that remains. Today, I open myself to think with more faith, more truth, more love, and to walk with my heart aligned to your plans. Now, Father, stay with me as we continue in this prayer. There is still much for me to surrender to you, much to be shaped by you. Stay close, Lord, and don't let go of my hand. Let the next part of this prayer take me even deeper into this transformation, and may my mind continue to be renewed by your love. Lord, I remain here before you, with an open heart and a quiet soul. I can feel that your love has already begun to reorganize my thoughts. Even without understanding how, I sense that something in me is lighter. Your peace begins where my own effort ends. And it is in this place of surrender that I want to stay. Beloved Father, renew my mind until it reflects your will. Teach me to discern what comes from you and what I no longer need to carry. Help me let go of the old thoughts that no longer serve me, and humbly receive the new ones you desire to plant in me. Thoughts of life, of peace, of hope. God, may I remember every morning what Romans chapter 12, verse 2 declares, that I do not need to conform to the thoughts imposed by the world. You call me to something deeper, more true. A transformation that starts within, silent yet constant, leading me to your good, pleasing, and perfect will. Lord, give me eyes to see your hand even in difficult days. Let my mind not collapse under uncertainty, but remain steady, anchored in your faithfulness. You are the same yesterday, today, and forever. And that gives me the security to trust you with all that I am. Father, if I stumble into old patterns, gently remind me that I can begin again. Renewal does not require perfection, but daily surrender. I do not have to fight alone to change, because your Spirit helps me. Even when all seems still, your work continues. I trust in your patience with me. God, teach me to be kind to my thoughts, to not judge myself harshly or feed unnecessary guilt. Let me see myself through the eyes of your love, and may that vision transform how I see everything around me. Renewal begins with grace. Lord, I declare in faith that my mind is in the process of healing, even if I sometimes return to the same paths. Your grace repositions me and calls me back into the light. I accept your invitation to peace and rest, and I move forward, step by step, in your timing. Father, cleanse my mind of voices that do not represent you, of comparisons that weaken me, of demands that burden me. Remind me that you know me completely and love me as I am, and that the transformation you work in me is born from love, not pressure. This comforts me and sets me free. God, if restlessness tries to return, let your Spirit speak louder than any noise. Let me recognize your presence in the middle of the chaos, and choose to listen to the voice that calms me, not the one that stirs me up. For true peace can only come from you. Lord, may my thoughts cooperate with your purposes. Let them not sabotage my faith, but serve as instruments of your will. Let my mind be a safe, clean place, full of your truth. Even if it takes time, even if there is resistance, I will keep asking, transform me completely. Father, may my thoughts not only be renewed, but strengthened. Teach me to build within me a fortress of faith, a firm foundation where your word is the cornerstone. Let nothing and no one shake that structure, for I was created to live in peace with you. God, thank you for never giving up on me, even when I give up on myself. Thank you for gently reminding me that your work in me is not yet finished. Your renewal has no rush, but it has purpose. And I choose to remain in this process with patience and faith. With every thought transformed, I praise you. Lord, let me notice the evidence of your work, even in the smallest changes. A calmer thought, a gentler response, a wiser decision. All of these are the fruit of your Spirit in me. And I never want to overlook these signs, for they prove that you are shaping me. Father, help me make prayer a habit, not just an emergency measure. Let me not wait for my mind to be overwhelmed before seeking you, but let me meet you daily, as I am now, to realign my vision. Prayer is where the mind finds rest, and I want to dwell in this place often. Lord, when the day begins to feel heavy, remind me of this morning. This moment of surrender, of faith, of transformation. Let your peace return to my mind like a refuge, and let your Spirit sustain me through any challenge. My mind is safe in you. God, I don't want to simply renew my thoughts, but also my words, my actions, my choices. Because everything starts in the mind, but is reflected in life. Let what is changing inside me bloom on the outside, so that others may see your light through me. Father, may I never grow accustomed to inner confusion. Remind me every day that there is peace available in you. A peace that does not depend on circumstances, but on your constant presence. Today, I choose that peace, and I want to carry it with me wherever I go. Now, Lord, stay with me as I close this time of prayer. Guard every thought I have surrendered here, every word whispered in faith. In the next part, I just want to thank you for all that has already begun to change, and trust that your renewal will continue. In silence, with grace, and in your perfect timing. May this prayer remain alive in your heart throughout the day. Even if your thoughts try to become restless again, remember that renewal begins with a simple act of faith. God is working in silence within you, shaping your mind with love. And every step you take toward peace is a step toward Him. Trust that God's good, pleasing, and perfect will is unfolding little by little. You don't need to understand everything right away, just keep surrendering. The peace you long for is being built from the inside out. Let the Holy Spirit guide you in every thought, in every decision. The journey has already begun, and the Lord will walk with you until the end. If this prayer has spoken to your heart, subscribe to this channel and receive new words of faith every morning. Share it with someone who needs to renew their mind and rest in God. And come back tomorrow for another moment of prayer, where together we will begin the day with purpose, clarity, and direction. May the presence of God go with you and surround you with peace in everything you do.